Hello! Thank you for tuning in for your September Zodiac Wheel reading. I'm Elise, and these readings are for the general collective to use as a guide for your month ahead. It is for your sun sign, and if you know your rising sign and moon sign, then check those out in the other videos that I've done there as well for the whole of the zodiac signs, focusing on each individual zodiac sign and the energies associated with that. The animal medicine cards have their messages for you too in the confirmation reading, which follows the zodiac reading, so stay tuned for that. And if you were looking for a more personal, deeper reading, then please do contact me. The information is included in the description box below. And you can find more on my webpage or join Elle's Psychic Astrology group on Facebook. And there we have bonus readings and watch parties where I do live readings, and I do answer questions live also. So again, thank you so much, and we will get started now with your September Zodiac Wheel forecast. Pisces, your September Zodiac Wheel reading for 2019. I will now focus for you September for Pisces. What messages are there for Pisces for September 2019? I invite Great Spirit, angels and my guides to join me for this reading for Pisces, and I give thanks for any messages that come through in this reading for Pisces' highest good and for the good of all concerned. Ooh, thank you. Wonderful. Okay. Firstly, we have here is the Knight of Swords. So things are going to start moving quickly through September for you, Pisces. So anything that you've been wanting to get happening and get moving is being shown here with the Knight of Swords as moving along quite nicely. Thank you very much. So and I do feel also that that the Knight of Swords is also about two people. You know, it's traditionally the two brothers on the horse, the twins, sort of, you know, riding forth, and they're in a rush. So there's something suddenly coming to you, or you're suddenly going to decide to go to somewhere, because this is the you know, how you deal with the world and how the world sees you. So you're suddenly going to take on a some sort of like quest. Okay, so let me know where you feel that is unfolding, won't you, Pisces? Now also you have the Hermit being shown here. Now the Hermit energy is one of using your inner wisdom and inner guidance, and, you know, not sacrificing your values in order to do that. Six of Wands is letting me know that you are going to be acknowledged, and there's, you know, pats on the back coming. Six of Wands is a message of victory and even public acclaim. So you may be publicly recognised and crowned because the wreath is being put there. Okay, and the wands are action, wanting to take action too. Could be that there's some cause that you get involved with in your community, and action taken with that, and it will bring success and acknowledgement. Here in your area of home and family, at the base of the wheel, you have the moon. So the full moon is in Pisces on the 14th of September is the exact time of the full moon at 21.5 degrees of Pisces. So a great time for you Pisces to actually see what culminated for you, and to take specific notice of where you're at that time on that day. Okay, now the full moon is exactly Australian Eastern Standard Time at 2:32, so that's the exact time of the full moon there on the 14th. Okay, now even though the full moon will want you to, or it will be showing you where to slow down and rest, and to pay subtle attention to subtle areas of your life. But it's a wonderful time in that Pisces moon phase to be using your creativity. You may find that, you know, there's artistic pursuits that you didn't even know that you had. Your spiritual side is also a very creative side that will be coming forth with this energy. And particularly being Pisces with Neptune in Pisces at the moment, there's that element of devotion with this Pisces moon, because it will be conjuncting Neptune as it goes through the sign of Pisces, and there could be a meeting as well. I'm being shown here that being told here that there's some sort of meeting. So whether or not that's right on that full moon phase, or just before or just after, be aware that you could be involved in some sort of meeting. Now I do feel that you Pisces can actually be able, you know, like it's when the pupil is ready, the teacher appears, and I'm feeling that Pisces, you can be teaching others at the moment. Now having a little bit of fun, but also trying to use that fun time practically, so others may not see your entertainment or your hobbies as, you know, fun and pleasure, but you certainly are, and they're practical to you, you know, to your spiritual growth, and you do want to share that. I'm feeling here with the sharing of that, you need to write down your inspirations and write down the messages that you receive. And it's just quite interesting to me that nearly every time I do Pisces readings, there is so many major arcana things. So the universe is supporting this growth for you, Pisces. They really are. Because even if you go back over all the videos of Pisces through the last 6 to 12 months, I think you will see that I've mentioned a lot of times how many major arcana you have coming up in your reading, and that means the universe is supporting this growth. Now this time you have 1, 2, 3, 4, so you've still got 4, and it's very noticeable for me. So congratulations and well done. You're moving in the right direction, Pisces. Now here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is showing new job for those of you that are looking for extra work. Business and enterprise is under favourable aspects here with the Ace of Pentacles, and also spending some time on your health and well-being, and the beginning of a new kind of health regime is being shown with that Ace of Pentacles to me as well. Now this area of your life is ebbing and flowing, and you're finding your equilibrium with that, with the temperance there in your relationships. And for Pisces, because Pisces rising is over here on the ascendant, and over here in its opposite is all the Virgo energy, because Pisces opposite sign is Virgo. So that's the Sun, Venus, Mercury and Mars, all in that Virgo energy, which actually is probably bringing more harmony for you than what you may expect. Because of that temperance, you're finding the temperance, you're finding the balance, you're pursuing your higher self, and practicing getting more in tune with that, and using that Neptune energy, because the Virgo energy is is an intuitive energy, and it's the feminine energy too. So enjoying female partnerships, whether they be friendships, business partnerships, or one's own equals. You are finding the equilibrium in that as well. And for those of you that are female, you really are being shown here that you're enjoying or finding the joy in the female energy, and enjoying being a female, no matter what, whether or not you're gay or straight. It's not about that. It's enjoying female. The femaleness is the Virgo energy, feminine. Now and that goes for men and women too, not just whether or not, you know, like, yeah, it's not necessarily a gender specific thing. That's the female energy. So a little bit gentler for those tough, rugged men. So yeah, and this is also saying for those of you that have to put up boundaries, this energy is also going to be helping you do that, because as the planets move through Virgo, they move in September. The later part of September, they'll be moving into Libra. So finding the balance, and then knowing what your boundaries are and putting them up, because there's others that are trying to step over the line with you, and you're not deflecting them and abandoning them. You're just being very straight with them, and very practical and methodical, as the Virgo energy is, and saying, there's the line, don't cross it. Okay, so now we have in the area of long distance travel and overseas lands and cultures, the Lovers. So there's a choice when the Lovers appears. And there's also a choice in your love life. So those of you that are coupled, there's a choice for the two of you make together, and for those of you that are single, you are going to be presented with two sides or two options, and you can make a choice through that. And I do feel that here with the Lovers in that 9th house, that philosophy is also something that you're developing and growing with, and you can choose to be philosophical about situations. So choose wisely also is the message I'm receiving here with that Lovers there. And some of you could even be feeling spoilt for choice. Okay, now career is being influenced here by the Sun. So the Sun card is letting you know that the path you are choosing to take your career in is in a way taking on a life of its own, because the Sun is the giver of life. It's also, if you have questioned what direction to take, it's letting you know that you're on the right path. And if you're wondering if things are going to be going right in your career, the Sun is a sign of a yes answer. Okay, Pisces? Now, around about the 7th of September, you've got Jupiter in Sagittarius in the 10th house, and you've got the Moon in Sagittarius in the 10th house. So there is a lot of action and energy being generated around that time also. And it's the zenith of the wheel, so there is some kind of Zen energy being shown here to me. And the Sun also is a Leo card, and well, at the very least a fire card, fire sign card. Okay, so that is also confirming that Jupiter and Moon in Pisces energy there. Jupiter and Moon in Sagittarius for Pisces, rather. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the 11th house is your hopes and wishes. Now, I feel with that area of manifesting and co-creating, you felt like maybe it's not been showing itself as manifesting in the way that you had hoped. But the 10 of Wands is saying that the message from it is about being burdened. So what burdens are you carrying? And I do feel that, you know, you've got to work more on releasing yourself from those burdens. Okay, so if you find yourself worrying about other people's problems, for example, that's carrying somebody, you know, somebody else's burden that isn't yours, and you are being shown here with the Ten of Wands in that area that whether or not it's your partner, your friends, or your children, everybody has their own burdens to carry, and it's not your responsibility to do it for them. They've got, you know, you can listen and sympathise, but you can't do it for them. That's the message I'm getting from my guides for you. And here in the area of your subconscious, secrets being revealed, and the health area of the Zodiac, this is about illnesses and our subconscious, the 12th house. It's a Pisces ruled house, actually. So that's showing the King of Pentacles there. So it's an influence that is telling you to apply practical means and methodically work out any issues. But I do feel that there is going to be something that's been hidden from you is going to surface, and any secrets will be revealed here through September. And that's not necessarily meaning that they're bad secrets. It's just that, you know, even you yourself may have been someone who has been told something in confidence, and you need to keep that confidence. It's that kind of secret kind of energy, okay? Now I'll just ask for a confirmation card from the animal medicine cards for the confirmation of the Zodiac Wheel spread reading for Pisces. What message and what is the confirmation that you have for Pisces reading? Okay, so we'll grab that one, and we won't use those ones because they all sort of fell out, so it's hard to pick which one. Okay, so you have the Empress. So that's fruitfulness, the Empress. It's the nurturing card as well. And the message from the Angora Rabbit is, time to hop into action. Use your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success in your life. So the Angora Rabbit message is for you to use your creativity. Whether you realise it or not, you are quite creative, Pisces. And it will be helpful to use that. So maybe there's an artist, a budding artist. Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces, and I will talk to you next time. If you would like to get a deeper reading about this month, Pisces, please do get in contact with me. My details are there down in the description box. And if you have resonated with this reading, please give me the thumbs up there, and I look forward to talking with you again next time. So much love and many blessings coming your way, Pisces. Namaste.